Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey everyone, what's going on? Today we have some more Switch news. But before we get into it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification and turn all notifications so you never miss an upload. From Justin's Gaming and News. Alright, so let's get into it. So Nintendo Switch 2 hardware improvements are potentially limited by software. So Nintendo's cut down on security might do more harm than good. So we're going to read, of course, and then we're going to come back together and tell you what I think about this. So this was last update on August 8th today. Here's our current Switch. Excuse me. And another update to the next generation Switch. Moore's Law is Dead talks to Matt from Aldoran Games on the console and the updates that are expected from it already provides an insight into the problems of the original console and how the second coming can improve upon it. They confirm that the expectation the Switch 2 could more or less be on par with the Steam Deck that heads the handheld field and might bring Nintendo back into the talks considering it was released over 7 years ago. It might also help with the development side of things to introduce this new version, as Matt talks about in the podcast. The current Switch can be problematic as the old specs do limit what can be achieved on it. It mentions how you only get 3 gigabytes of accessible RAM shared between the CPU and GPU that leads to the potential of out of money that caused Alden talked of happening with their game. So hopefully the Switch 2 release should help resolve that issue. So talking about CPUs and GPUs. So Nintendo Switch 2 testimonials. So you can look at that. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So they're thinking about using a Samsung 8NM. So let's read this. So we're going to read what source 1 and source 2 have to say. So source 1 says, I'm not that close to the project, but I can say that Samsung 8NM is a perfect match for Nintendo. It's the lowest cost transistor node on the market and is expected to be as competitive for capacity as more modern nodes over the next few years. Also remember that with the 128 LPDDR5, Nintendo could realistically choose 8 gigabytes over 12 gigabytes or 16 gigabytes capacities for the SoC we designed for them. So source 2 says, to be honest, the Switch 2 isn't really on my radar anymore. Right now I am focused on finishing up validation for Blackwell. Switch 2 Silicon has been done since late 2022. As far as they are aware, the Digital Foundry article looking at the T239 processor leaked from when we were hacked is an almost entirely correct summary of what's true about the Silicon and the Switch 2. We presented several options to Nintendo, including one that utilized Lovance, and they basically selected a optimized version of Orin. Sorry about that. The video cut out. It has some efficiency tweaks from Lorvins and a few other goodies added as well. Oh, and AMD bit again for Switch 2. Now we're going to do some research. Alright, so I did some digging and I found an older article from February 29th of 2024. So, Nintendo Switch 2 hardware leak, NVIDIA chip made on Samsung 8 nanometer, I think it's called, up to 16 gigabytes. So Nintendo will launch its next-gen Switch 2 console, and they're leaking that it will be the 8N processor, but we want to find what stuff it could bring. So in a new video from Moore's Law is Dead, we expect that the next-gen Switch 2 will reportedly use a new on Samsung's older 8nm processing chip, because they have a tight relationship with Samsung for its 8nm process mode. But yeah, I did some research. It's like from 2018, this technology. I'm not really sure if that would be pretty. I'm not sure if that would be good to use 2018 technology in a console that's coming out in 2025. I don't know. That doesn't really seem too good. I'm not sure what chip or processing is in the current generation for the 2017 OG Switch. Not really sure which processing is in that. If anyone knows, can you please comment that in the below. Alright. So if you enjoyed today's article, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.